What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reviewing Ninjago Legends Monstrosity Episode 2, titled Fallen Master. So let's talk about this. Now before we talk about Episode 2, if you haven't seen my previous episode review, Episode 1, I highly recommend watching that one first before watching this one. And if you haven't seen the first two episodes of Ninjago Legends Monstrosity, I highly recommend watching the first two before watching any of the first two episode reviews on this channel. So go ahead, watch the episodes, and then come back and watch my episode reviews on the first two episodes. And I will do an episode review on episode 3 coming soon. So stay tuned for that. But either way, let's talk about episode 2. And this was a better episode than episode 1. And to be honest, all 3 episodes are pretty good. So, yeah. Now, in this episode, Kai is on his journey to find his way out from the land of monsters until he meets this mech called Rusty, where his previous master of fire had previously, of course, turned into a monster, and he's now, of course, depressed that he has given up a previous fire master, which Kai, of course, doesn't give up and reforges Rusty's, of course, sword, which is a nice callback to Kai's roots, because in the very first time we ever saw Kai in the franchise, Kai, of course, was in the blacksmith shop forging weapons, and in Season 10, he, of course, reforged the golden weapons once again. And I love in this episode, he, of course, forges Rusty's weapon, which was a neat nod to his character. And now, I really love the battle between Rusty and his old Fire Master. Even Kai telling him we had to, of course, kill his Fire Master because he is, of course, turned into a monster. But Rusty reconciles, and of course, he will, of course, no matter what, even though failed his Fire Master, he will always remember him. And that's where the episode ends there, which was a nice, touching ending to a great episode. Honestly, I really love the soundtrack of this episode. I really love this orchestral music throughout this episode. I really loved it. And overall, it is a fantastic episode. But overall, that's really it of episode 2. But it gets even better once we get to the finale, episode 3, which I will do an episode review for that real soon. So stay tuned for that. But either way, you guys, that's gonna be it on my episode review on episode 2, titled Fallen Master. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys subscribe, turn on notifications whenever I post a brand new video. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!